Hi, this is Clara with Clarity Unlimited. Let's talk about time. So, let's say there's something that you want, a change you want to make in your life. And you're in a conversation with a friend or a coach or somebody at work, and they say to you, well, so blah, 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 blah. What are you doing about the thing that you want? And you say, well, I don't have the time. Let's pretend that that's not true, because it probably isn't. Anytime you say that you actually want something, you need time in order to move towards it, right? It's sort of like obvious, right? I need the time. I got to do these things. They're going to take time, and that'll get me to where I want to go. We can't just sit on the couch and eat popcorn and imagine ourselves having what it is that we want. We have to move our feet. So generally what it means, if it's something that you genuinely want, and it may be something that you've wanted for a long time and you've gone after and haven't managed to get it, and you're sort of at that like, I don't know, should I try again? But generally, assuming it's something that you want, if you're saying that you don't have time, it means you don't want to do what it takes. And I want to break that down a little bit, because on the one hand, it can be, for me to get a lot of clients, I have to do a lot of writing, I have to do a lot of sales writing, and this isn't true for me, but let's say it is. I have to do a lot of sales writing, I have to send out newsletters, and I have to, send them out 4 times a week, and I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. So there's I don't want to do it because it really isn't a fit for me, and it's not going to be something I enjoy learning about or growing through. But there's also the flip side, which is I don't want to do it because it scares the heck out of me. And let's take the writing example again. So, and I'll share a personal example. So for me, as part of this business, I write. I've always been a writer. I've been published as a writer. I worked as a magazine editor. Whenever I travel, I write. I share the stories, and it's quite a natural place for me. But when it comes to actually writing in this business and posting on LinkedIn on a consistent basis and trying to get a newsletter out consistently and saying what I really think or what I've learned over the last 15 years, I don't have time. I don't have time for it. There's all these other things I've got to do, because it's scary for me. It's vulnerable for me, because it means I'm putting myself out there. I'm actually stating my opinion on things. I'm trying to take quite complicated ideas and convey them simply. And that isn't, for me, it isn't very easy. And the journey of it over especially the last year and a half, has been quite difficult. So I'm inviting you to really look at, if you find yourself saying, I don't have the time, look at your relationship with not wanting to, because I can guarantee you, like if your child or a friend of yours happened into some sort of emergency today, right now, during this video, you'd go handle it. Like you would make the time for the things that are urgent or that are just really important to you. Like it really matters that your kid is kept safe. It really matters that your friend is comforted. And when it comes to our own dreams or our own wants, let's just go for wants, the things that we really want in our hearts. They always require us to do things that we don't want to do. They always do. It's like this weird design flaw. It's like if there is a God, that was God's design. God's like, you know what? I'm not going to make this so easy, because there's going to be stuff you don't want to do. That's part of the deal. You do the things that you don't want to do, and then you get the thing that you want. If it was that easy, everybody'd have it. So take a look at what you don't have time. When you say you don't have time, go under the surface with yourself. What is it you're saying you don't want to do specifically? And is it that you really don't want to do it and you need to find another way of growing your business, for example? Or is it that there's something scary in the center of that you need to look at and maybe get some support around. Find out for yourself. Don't buy it when you say to yourself, I don't have the time. Go deeper. Find out.